Gary and Connie Ott are the 2022 recipients of the Alumni World Changer Award. Gary and Connie both graduated from Marian College, now Indiana Wesleyan University, in 1974. Gary with a Bachelor of Science in Business and Economics, and Connie with a Bachelor of Science in Sociology. They met as freshmen in the Student Center and were married in 1975. After serving as a military pilot, Gary thought he was destined for a career in aviation, but God had other plans. Through a nursing home job taken out of necessity, God began calling Gary to care for the elderly. The Ott's journey ultimately led to Gary becoming the CEO of TLC Management for 35 years, a healthcare company that employs 2,800 people and manages senior living and rehabilitation communications in 19 locations across Indiana and Florida. Connie served alongside her husband as an advocate for patients, doing social work in TLC's nursing homes and working as a preschool teacher. Together, the Otts have invested time, talent, and treasure in the lives of many individuals and institutions and enjoy spending time with their 3 children and 9 grandchildren.
Well, I believe both of them are very worthy of this honor, just because they are who they are. They're down to earth. God is foremost in both of their lives, and they believe in the community, they involve themselves in the community, and they are compassionate. And it shows in the activities they do and what we talk about when we're together. How can we help?
Because Gary and Connie are so generous, I think that's what everybody sees. But I think the 2 qualities about them that people don't see is one is their commitment to people. They are committed to people in crisis. I have seen both of them multiple times open their house and let people stay there for weeks. I've seen them stay up late at night. I've seen them drive miles, in some cases fly miles, just to be with someone who is in crisis. There's no exchange there. There's no transaction. It was just one person being with another in crisis. And people miss that. But when you're the one in crisis, that matters.
I was introduced to Gary Ott some 35 years ago by Tom Philippi, who was in the process of selling his healthcare business. Fortunately, this introduction became the beginning of the TLC healthcare business. For 25 years, I have been blessed by part of Gary and the TLC family. In my career, which has been 47 plus years of being in the real estate business, being in the community banking business, there have been many relationships, many partnerships that I've been with through. None, though, have equaled my experience with Gary. Gary's gifts of leadership and business management are only exceeded by Gary the person. His character, integrity, and spirit of always putting others first have always encouraged and challenged me in my own walk of life.
I want to tell you that I have seen them in the most remote parts of Liberia, Sierra Leone, in these countries. They have been there themselves. They have met children who now live because they have water. They have met people who now have a job. They have met people in the most remote places no one would ever dream. And here's a well in honor of their grandchildren. And Gary and Connie have taken their grandchildren to these remote places to see what the world is really like and how God has called us all to participate in lifting people out of their hopelessness into hope. God is doing amazing things. Would have never happened had it not been for Gary and Connie's vision. It isn't just they sat here and gave funds, but they have gone over and met the people, love them. The people love them back. It's a wonderful relationship. It's what I would call, when Jesus talked in Matthew 25, caring for the least of these. And it wasn't just to be remote, it was to love them. It was to care for them, not just fund them, but to care for them. That's what I see in Gary and Connie, are the relationships they build with people. Not just, I'm going to help you here, but the relationship, they love you, they care for you. And I have been a recipient of that love and that care from both of them. And I am so grateful. My life will never be the same, knowing what Gary and Connie have invested in me personally, as we have shared the hopes and dreams of the world together.